Happy Sunday, YouTube. Today I'm going to be unveiling my new Acer monitor. It's work from home time. Amidst all the corona outbreak, people are trying to be productive at home and trying to make the most out of their days while they work from home. Um, so I decided to make this purchase as most things were getting sold out, and I had to make sure I secure a good one. So this is the Acer ET2 series, which is a 32-inch LED TV LED monitor. Precisely, it's the ET322QR model. Going to go over some of the basic specs for this. It's a 32-inch, basically a 31.5-inch, 80 centimeter viewable, full HD LED mercury-free monitor, 1920 to 1080p. It's a curved AMD freelance FreeSync technology, viewable angle, blue shield, blah blah blah. So I intend to set it up right in this corner. I'm not sure how big the 32 will end up, but here's my computer. Beautiful day out in Toronto today, but we're stuck at home trying to stay safe. So I intend to set it up right here, and I will go over how that fits in this designated space, which I feel would be just enough. Box. That's sort of a love seat right there. So it comes in quite a big box. Comes from Best Buy. I'm just trying to take the monitor out of the box. Oh, a lot of packaging. There we go. There's the big boy. I'm trying to take this off in the best way possible. Wow, that's a lot of packaging, guys. Come on, save the trees and the environment. So there it is, 32-inch. So that actually looks pretty great for the intended space. It covers sort of the wall to wall, which is perfect for what I was intending. There we go. That's a beautiful little monitor. That's my computer, so I can possibly have both of them on the same desktop. I still have room here for a keyboard and mouse and things like that. So let's go and set it all up and talk about the real quality and things like that. So just got the power plugged in, HDMI connected to my laptop. Let's see this bad boy. Fits pretty well. There we go. That's beautiful. Look at how massive that is. So I had the manuals out only because I couldn't figure out the power supply. There's not a whole lot of switches or buttons or nothing around the whole monitor. So there is a small switch right here, which essentially functions as your power button as well as your functions. So obviously I'm in my menu, eco mode, input, brightness, things like that. But that's pretty much it. Setup wise, it was pretty straightforward. I have my HDMI. There's a HDMI port in the back. Like again, I said, disappointing they didn't come with the HDMI cable. There's some audio cables and old school wiring which we don't really use anymore. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward, guys. It's a straight monitor. Fits pretty good. I'm gonna get into resolution and details in the next few seconds. So hang on tight. So just to get into some more details about the monitor, it is, like I said, it's a full HD. So you have 1920 by 1080p, which is one of the starting lineups of high definition monitors. So you can also go up to quad, which can range around 2560 by 1440, or you can go up to 4K TVs, which start around 3840 and up by 2160. So it really depends upon what you're looking for. If you're looking for advanced gaming, there's a lot of other features that you should consider. But for me, it was more something I can connect to the computer, get some basic work, watch YouTube, Netflix as needed, but not so much. Just for everyday use, I just wanted something bigger, which I feel like this really does. Also, another benefits, and there's a lot more details you can get into, but I'm not gonna spend too much time. But just wanted to give you a good insight into what it is. So this is a VA monitor. There's a lot of different types of monitors depending upon variation of what purposes you're planning on using this for. This is a vertical alignment, which is a good sort of in between, good for everyday use. Uh, there's also things like refresh rate and response time, which affects the quality of the monitors. But I feel like a VA is a good starting everyday use monitor. It does have gaming capabilities and offers that variation. Is the monitor, although a VA, comes with a good refresh rate of 75 gigahertz. Anything over 60 is considered good if you want to do some advanced graphic work or gaming. Nothing too crazy, but 75 is a good starting point. Obviously, if you're an active gamer, you can go up to 120 and then 200 gigahertz as needed. So that's the bit about refresh rate. Now, the response, although this is a VA, traditionally VAs are supposed to be a little bit slower on the response time just because that can lead to some more drag. But this one actually has a better response times than the most IPS. This has a response time of 4 milliseconds, which is really good for something around this range. And that also helps you avoid any blurs or, as they call it, color tearing or screen tearing. Not a tech guy, but just trying to provide you as much insight as I can. Next, it also comes built in with the AMD FreeSync, which is a good graphic card and has compatibility with a lot of GeForce. Again, this really comes down to what kind of computer or monitor, CPU, or you're connecting to the monitor. I'm just connecting my laptop, so I'm not expecting crazy gaming capabilities. But as long as I have good picture quality and color, I'll be pretty happy with that. Depending upon gamers, obviously you'll have to compare your GeForce capabilities with the AMD FreeSync. There is also AMD FreeSync 2, which is now out, but I feel like in terms of what I'm trying to establish, this pretty much gets that done. Other than that, I feel like it does have good contrast ratio. It's currently playing on the graphics setting. If you look at the bottom, I do have all these changes, that I can adjust. So there's different modes. So I can change my mode to eco, or I can go up to standard. I like the graphic because I feel like it brings out really good color, and I'm pretty happy with what I have. Again, guys, this is in no way a crazy best top of the line monitor, but I feel like it has a lot of these premium features built in, and I think look wise it looks beautiful. It has a lot of these characteristic features which I'm very happy with, and the price that I did get it at is amazing. All these features under $300. I actually paid 250 Canadian for this from Best Buy. I'm very happy with this purchase, and I hope you guys can make the best pick for what you need and make the most out of your monitors. Stay safe, stay isolated, and happy working from home. Cheers.